Hi everybody, welcome to our latest YouTube video. My name is Kim. I'm the owner of On the Bias Designs. We are a quilter's fabric and supply shop, so we're really excited to reach out to you guys today. So what we're going to do today is something kind of fun. I think of it like Christmas. We're going to do some unboxing. We're going to try to do some of these unboxing videos probably, I don't know, maybe once or twice a week as we get new shipments in. Right now, we're getting a lot of product in, and I'll be honest with you, my husband does all the inventory, so a lot of times I don't actually know what's going to be in the boxes. So it's kind of fun for us to find out together. I'm also going to show you guys some new quilt kits that we're going to be getting in the next couple of weeks. The fabric on them is just gorgeous, so I want to just show you guys some of that as well. Everything that's in the box we should have on the site hopefully in the next couple of days, day or so. We'll have it all on the site for you. The quilt kits I'm going to show you, those are probably going to be here in a couple weeks. So with that, let's get started, and I want to walk through a couple quilt kits we got. So one of the first kits we've got coming right now is something called Celtic Knots. Now I think, and I'm going to kind of zoom in on this a little bit for you, I think this is just a great design. I absolutely love it, but the fabric for it is just gorgeous. So this is the border fabric. It's a beautiful blue. It's got all kinds of colors in it. It's really, really pretty. I absolutely love the fabric. So this is one of those fabrics where we're probably going to be buying some extra stuff for us to just have in the shop so that you guys can buy this for your other kits or patterns that you might have. Along with it in this kit, we've got a really nice cream color. I'll be honest, it's cream. It's not that super awesome, but some of the other fabrics that come in here are really beautiful. This blue with the green, I absolutely love. There's some really pretty florals in here, again, picking up the blue and the green tones. So it's just some really beautiful fabric. To me, this quilt is really relaxing. It kind of makes me think of, I'll be honest, like a cup of coffee or a mug of cocoa, and I can just kind of sit back, cuddle up, and relax. So it's a beautiful pattern, really nice. And then the other fabrics in this quilt are this beautiful blue. It's kind of probably hard to see on the video, but this has got that kind of like that motif fabric that we have that has the kind of, it looks like it's kind of worn a little bit. This has got that same look. This is all the Halcyon fabrics. And then with it, there is also this other fabric that sits in here. That's one of the other ones. So this I think is really pretty. This looks a little bit like lilacs. You've got some purple in here, some blue, some green. So it's just beautiful. So this kit should be coming soon. Again, it is called Celtic Knots. And it is going to be available pretty soon here. And it's a really pretty quilt. Now, these next two that I'm going to show you are two color variations of the same quilt. And I will be honest with you guys, if you looked through my personal stash of fabric, what you would find is almost every single piece of fabric I have probably is purple or blue. So this is the Elysian quilt set. This comes in a couple color palettes. There's the purple, which I'm going to show you in a second. There's also a more blue-green, and there is a, hold on, let me find it, a rainbow color. This has got a lot of the pinks, purples, red, yellows, greens, blues. So the fabric for these quilts is gorgeous, and I'm going to show you the purple first. I am a huge fan. Anytime I can find fabric that's both purple and has butterflies, I don't think you can get better than that. So this has got a beautiful border on it, as you can see. We'll bring back the purple version. A beautiful border that's all the butterflies. So I love this. I would just wear this around if I could make it into clothes. With it, there's a bunch of awesome fabric again. So you've got this, which I love. It's got the purple flowers, or kind of, I should say, circles in it. You've got something with a little bit of a darker purple in it. This pattern right here is kind of a combination of all of the patterns that are within this quilt kit, all the different fabric. Then you get into some more bluer purples, and then you also get this other stuff here, which I love, which is the dots as well as the circles with the butterflies. So I just think this whole kit is gorgeous. This whole fabric line is beautiful. So we're going to be getting this in the purple. as well as getting it in the other colors. So the other color that I got is the rainbow colored one, and I'll show you what it looks like. So now that you've seen it in purple, here it is in rainbow. So I'm going to stretch this out a little more so you can see more of the butterflies. So I think this, again, is just beautiful. I absolutely love anything that's got a butterfly on it. So that's beautiful. You can see how the fabric looks a little bit different when you start to get all the colors in it. Just kind of showing you some of the other pieces. This has got the beige in there. This is beautiful with the different colors that it has. And then here's the other colors that are in here as well. We've got a blue, a darker blue. Show you these, a blue, a darker blue. We also have a pink and then an orange, which has actually got purple and blue in it as well. So just a lot of really good fabric options here that you can see. That'll work really well in any kind of quilt. So I'm very excited that we're able to have these quilts here also. So the next quilt I want to show you guys is from, it's going to be one of our block of the month quilts. So this is called the Fair Isle. I think this is gorgeous. Now I'm going to be honest with you, the edges of this probably look a little brown on this piece of paper. They do for me too. The actual fabric itself is not. It's purple and it's really, really pretty. So this quilt does a lot with greens. This is a beautiful forest green that you've got here. It's a batik. This is a batik quilt. So you've got that. This is actually the border. And I'm going to hold this up a little bit here so you can kind of see. The colors on this are really pretty. It's a burgundy purple. It's just beautiful. It's got the green in it as well with the flowers in the batiks. There is a brown, a little more of a brown there. It also has some other greens in here also. I'll just kind of show you the different batiks that are in this kit. This is a 12-month block of the month kit. So you're going to be getting this over 12 months. So this is going to be coming pretty quick here, and this is some of the other fabrics that are in here as well. So this is going to be coming out, I'm hoping in the next couple weeks we'll have this in the shop and you'll be able to get this. So we're really excited to be able to offer you guys this block of the month kit. And then I've got one other kit I'm going to show you that I really, really love, and it's actually a kit I'm working on right now, and it's called Rainbow of Jewels. So if you've seen this kit in person, it's a big quilt, but it is beautiful. Again, the borders are all flowers and butterflies. It's really brightly colored. It's a really happy, happy, happy quilt. So the fabrics in this one, again, really are fantastic. So I don't know about you guys, but anytime I can get flowers, purple, butterflies all in here, it's really, really pretty. I'm going to show you some of the other fabrics in here. We've got black, and there is let me unroll this a little bit. You've got some gray and purple in there. This again is a pretty rainbow colored quilt. So it's got quite a few different colors in it. You've got green, you've got yellow, you've got a purple, you've got red, as you can see here. So quite a few colors in this one. There's a teal. It's just really, really a phenomenally beautiful quilt when you see it actually sewed too. So the colors are fantastic. This is from the In the Beginning line, or from In the Beginning fabrics. So the quilt is gorgeous. This is going to be coming in the shop too pretty soon. So you guys will be able to get this one as well. So really nice, nice quilts. So with that, just put this back here. We'll clean that up later. Let's do a little unboxing. So I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love when you get something in the mail and either you ordered it a long time ago or maybe you lied and told your husband it was on back order and you don't remember what it is. So this is our opportunity to kind of have some fun, open up some boxes, see what kind of stuff got ordered, and hopefully it'll be some stuff that you guys like too. So let's take a second. Pray I don't cut any fabric as I'm cutting the box open. All right, let's see what we got in our box. Okay. Oh, we got some kits in. So we've got some new paper piecing kits. This one is Springtime Dreams from Timeless Treasures. So that one's really pretty. I like that. This has got, at least the sample kit anyway, it's got some really, or the sample picture has some beautiful colors. I love the pinks and the teals. So that's pretty nice. Oh, another paper piecing pattern we have, Prancing Peacock. So I am a huge paper piece quilter. I absolutely love paper piecing. So these are some of my personal favorites. So one of the things we're going to probably do with some of these that we get is we're going to do and go ahead and make these into kits and actually pick some fabric to go along with them, in addition to just being able to buy the pattern by itself. So we got, let's see, oh, Cosmic Shimmer, another paper piecing quilt. So this one's really pretty too. I've actually done this quilt, so this is one of my favorites. So this is a really nice quilt also. Again, we're probably going to put these into some kits also. Speak of the devil, here is the, here's all the pieces for the kits for the Elysian quilts that I just showed you guys. So yay, they're here. So we'll be seeing those kits come out pretty soon. I'm going to put those off to the side. Ooh, that's really pretty. So this is the Halcyon Kaleidoscope Kit quilt. I thought this was just a gorgeous quilt. Again, you've got that border with the flowers. It uses some of the same fabrics that you saw in that In the Beginning quilt, but it does them kind of like almost a stack and whack. So I just really liked this pattern. This comes in a couple color versions. So you've got like a warm and a winter and then kind of a spring. So we've got these in, and I actually think here is the more springy version. You've got some lighter colors here on this one. So these I'm excited about because I was happy to be able to get those. I really, really liked those patterns. Kind of in that same pattern, this is just a variation of this. This is going to be that using the purple version of that fabric, but this is the Tranquil kit. So like I said, I love anything purple. So the fact that I was able to get a nice kit using the fabric I love, I thought was pretty cool. So we've got a bunch of kits and patterns that are going to be coming up pretty soon. Oh, and then we got this. This is the jewel box. So I also am a huge fan of anything rhinestones, diamonds, jewels, whatever it would be. So all of these quilt kits and the fabrics that look kind of faceted, I think are pretty cool. So I was excited to get this one. I think this is pretty neat. So this is going to also probably be a kit at some point that we'll be able to sell, along with just being able to get the pattern. All right, let's get to some fabric. So we have got, let me take the plastic wrap off of it. We've got some Christmas fabric in here. So I love, one of my guilty pleasures, I'm just going to throw that on the floor, not only is purple fabric, but is Christmas fabric. So I tend to hoard Christmas fabric because I think it's just really fun and very festive. So this is really cute fabric too. So it's little presents. It's more blue. I believe we ordered the whole collection of these, which I'm hoping the rest of this collection is in the box. So, yep, sure enough it is. So this has got the 3 wise men on it. Let me show you guys what this looks like. These got the 3 wise men. So let's see if I can pull this panel off a little bit so you can see what it looks like. So we've got, whoop, I'm going to show this. So it's O Holy Night with the 3 wise men. And then it's got the baby Jesus and that stuff on it. So this is part of this collection. So I thought this was really pretty. I loved the colors. For a long time, Christmas fabric, only came as red and green. So it was really cool when they started doing more, you know, purple, blue, kind of gold Christmas fabric. So I love this because it's got the teal in it as well. So we'll have that out there. And here's another coordinating piece of fabric for this. This would be to go with that. So there's actually a kit for this where you can use the panel to make it into like a wall hanging or maybe a lap quilt. We'll be putting that on the website. That panel design, that panel quilt, is actually a free download. So once we get this on the site, if you order any fabric in the collection, we will give you that free pattern as well. So I'm pretty excited about that too. All right, we're going to move this over a little bit. So, ooh, this is pretty. So this is part of the butterfly. I believe this collection is Butterfly Bliss. So I'll be honest, I didn't order the whole collection because I really just loved this panel, or this, I shouldn't say panel, but the pattern on this. First off, I absolutely loved the colors. I thought it was really versatile. And when you look at some of the other fabrics that I showed you earlier, so I'm going to pull one of these other ones out of here. And I realize this is blue, but actually we'll pick this one over here, the multicolored one. You can see how you can start to bring some of these together. Hold on, as I make a mess behind me. So, you know, I could see where you could put, you know, these in a pattern together. So one of the things that I love to do, and anybody that knows me, and when my best friend shops with me, I don't generally always buy collections together. I tend to like to piece things from different collections and bring them together to make kind of my own collection. So some of the things you'll probably see is we are going to try to do some of that. So we may kind of give you a kit where we give you pieces from one collection, but we may also give you pieces from other collections just to kind of make it a little more interesting and a little more unique. Because when I saw this fabric and I saw this fabric, my first thought was I can make these two things go together. So, but I really love this fabric. All right, let's see what else we got in the box. And we got a blue version of that fabric we just looked at. Let me pull this out. So this is really, really pretty. So I like this a lot. I just love the shading and everything. So, so you're going to see this in something, I'm sure. But again, when I saw these two fabrics, there was butterflies with them, and it was hard for me to say no to the butterflies. But I just loved the design on these two fabrics. So really, really cool. All right, let's see what else is in the box here. No more fabric, but there's a lot of other things. Oh, okay, foundation paper piecing. So, like I said, I love foundation paper piecing. So, thank you. So, for me, using these foundation papers is really nice. So, we have a bunch of these on the site right now, but we'll be getting more in. I think we've got, my husband is volunteering to help me here. Thank you. We've also got it in a smaller size, and I know we have a couple other sizes. Now, one of the things we're going to be doing, and this I just got in this week, and I'm going to open it, is we're going to be providing kits that have some pre-printed templates on them for paper piecing, but it's going to be paper piecing on muslin instead of the paper or instead of stabilizer. So this is a Dresden fan pattern. So this is going to be, we're going to use some of our the blender fabrics that we just got in to do some really cool rainbow effects on the kits that we're going to make with these. So you should see a lot more of these. I know we have a twisted log cabin coming in with this on this type of a, I'll say a format, being paper pieced on muslin. And then we have, I think, a twisted log cabin, a standard log cabin, and then I think flying geese. So we're going to be able to do some pretty cool quilt kits for you guys using this as a template. which is kind of cool. The nice thing about this is you don't have to rip it out when you're done. So I like that. All right, cool. And then the last thing in our box is the Halcyon book. So all of those quilts I was showing you over here, the patterns I had, this is the quilt book that does all of this. So you'll get not only, let me just show you again real quick. You're going to get the Celtic Knots. That's in this book. You're going to get this one that I just showed you over here. The pattern for this is also in this book, and the super cool butterflies are also in this book. So I just absolutely love his designs and his fabric. So I was really excited to be able to get the book. So the patterns are all in here. So we're probably going to do something where we'll offer like the book and some fabric with it, so that you're going to be able to, you know, not only get the book, but get some fabric along with it. So if you want to build it, if you are really motivated and want to sew all 8 quilts, so, or 6 quilts that are in there. So very, very cool. The last thing I want to show you guys is something we got in. It's on the, this is on the website right now. We got some of these, and I think this is just a beautiful quilt. So this is using the fluorescence fabric that we have, and I'm actually going to open this one so you guys can see it. This isn't a batik. It's got a batik look to it, but I love the fabric because it's variegated or ombre, depending on how old you are. And the fabrics are just gorgeous. So you get this different tonal differences in them. So you really get a very unique looking quilt no matter what you do. And it's got just tons of colors in here. So I think it's just beautiful. We have this as both a kit and just a pattern. So I'll be honest with you guys, I've been looking at this and I'm actually considering putting a kit together that instead of the black has white borders on it, because I think this would look really stunning with the white kind of behind there versus the black. So I'm excited about putting that together for you guys as well. And then very last but not least, I'm going to grab a couple other things. We are in the process of making some kits for a couple other patterns that we got in. Now this, turn this the right way, this we have on the website today. We do have the day version of this. We just got the night version in. And then we're also going to be making some kits with a different set of colors. So I wanted to do something that maybe was more of a scary, maybe a Halloween sky, right? Or maybe a sunset, right? So you're going to see some versions of this, some variations of this quilt kit that we're going to have available on the site in the next couple weeks. That'll make it kind of more interesting, right? Some different options that you have versus just day and night. Now this one just happens to be a pattern that I just like. I just like it. We're going to be giving this, it's laser beam. We're going to be doing this with some new fabric we just got in that's pretty bold. It kind of reminds me of, I'll say it like 1980s roller skating is what the fabric reminds me of. I don't know why, but that's what always comes to mind. So we're going to use that fabric to kind of put some of that together. So we're excited. So I see we got some questions out there. Are you going to do some live sewing for us? Yes, we are going to try to do some live sewing. We haven't scheduled any time yet, but we're going to do some live sewing, and yes, we will try to do some paper piecing as well. So we're going to try to do some live sewing tutorials. I know one of the things we want to do is an embroidery class. I love embroidery. I'm not going to tell you I'm the world's expert at it, but I absolutely love doing it. So we're going to do some embroidery stuff as well. We're also going to do a class on color theory. So I've been to a bunch of color theory classes and just really, you know, walk through like when you see one color, what's its coordinating color and how do you mix colors together, and help you kind of come up with ideas so that when you look at some of these things, you can figure out how you might want to mix and match your own fabric. Because one of the things, like I said, is I tend to not buy whole collections of fabric for myself personally because I love to mix and match. And I know some people get a little nervous about that where they're like, they just kind of buy the kit with all the stuff in it because that's what they're most comfortable with. But what we want to do is make you guys feel comfortable where you can say, okay, I'm going to go in this store and just buy random fabric and it's going to look great on my kit or in my quilt, and I don't have to worry about just buying what's there. So it'll be fun. So so I know we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna try to do these videos hopefully maybe once a week as we get boxes in. We'll kind of share with you guys. We'll also go through what other new stuff we have. We are also in May, I'm looking at my husband and hopefully he's nodding. We're going to be doing our first live Facebook marketplace where we'll actually not only show it to you, but we're going to sell it to you. So I think that will be really awesome. So that's going to be coming soon too. So we just got to get all of our ducks in a row to make sure we're ready to do that. So, but anyway, but I think that's all our new product that we have to show. So thank you guys again for joining us. It's just a pleasure. Like I said, give us a day or so and we'll have all this on the website. In the meantime, please check out our website at onthebiasdesigns.com. We have everything out there. You can check us out on our Facebook page. You're going to be seeing more stuff come on the website. We're actually going to be adding some new sections on the website for some different things that we're going to be getting in. So we're excited. Please reach out to us. We love to see the things you create. So as you buy fabric and create things, send us pictures, send us emails. We would love to be able to see the different things you create. So awesome. So thanks everybody. Have a great day and we'll look forward to seeing you all next week.